Today we're talking about if you should buy an MT07 in 2024. Should you buy an MT07 in 2024? The MT07 is a jack of all trades. This is why I own one and why you should own one. But let's first get to Ace Gap. Alright guys, we made it to Ace Caff. Now let's talk about the MT07 and why you should buy it in 2024. The first thing we're going to talk about is how good of a commuter the bike is. I've got cages on mine and I still manage to commute every day to work without no problem. Filtering is a little bit more difficult, but honestly it's not that bad. It does the job perfectly fine. If you need it to commute, it'll be more than enough. The nicest thing that I like about the MT07 is that it's got very low end power, so the torque is very fun to use, and you always have a lot of power when you need it in a low rev range. So if you're filtering through and somebody cuts you out, you can quickly get away out of trouble. The top speed that Yamaha says that the MT07 does is 130 miles per hour, which I highly doubt it because it's only a 47 brake bike. Maybe 130 miles per hour on a speedo, but you be the judge of that. The riding position is very comfortable. I mean, if you're going, if you're on the bike for more than 50 miles, any bike is going to be uncomfortable, but for the street, the riding position is perfect. It's very forgiving. So a brand new rider for a mid-tier bike is going to be perfect and won't be uncomfortable, and you can actually learn how to ride a bike properly. The mods for the MT07 are endless. You can go from anywhere from racing bikes to touring bikes to just normal commuting bikes and to stunt bikes, just like my one is built for. The parts that you can get for it are crazy because you can go for wide bars, fat bars, they'll come up on the screen, some of the options. You can upgrade the suspension from Öhlins, Nitron to Hyper Pro, fully adjustable. That's what I have on my one. And the springs, that's the only bad thing about the MT07, I'd say, is the shocks. So I'd keep that in mind as my first mod. Handlebars and then suspension front and back. It has enough space to put luggage on the back. I can put on the Krieger US 30 on the back and 2 US 10s on each side, so that's 50 liters, which is more than enough for like a 3-day weekend. But I'm pretty sure there's racks out there that you can put on there for top boxes, for panniers, so that's why it's also perfect for touring. The price range is good as well. The MT07 keeps the value, even though it's very old. The first gen, I'd probably spend about 3 grand. The second gen, anything between 4 to 5, and then the third, the newest gen, 5 to 6 grand, or you might as well just buy a brand new one and then you're gonna have it for the rest of your life most likely. The service interval is about 1,800 miles per oil and filter change, and then it's about 25k for the valve clearance, which is probably going to be the most priciest thing. But anything from a standard oil change could be from 30 quid upwards of like £300 for the valve clearance. So the servicing isn't too bad. Of course, if you go to a Yamaha dealer and a Yamaha garage, they're going to charge you an arm and a leg, but that's down to your discretion. If you've got any questions about the MT07, drop them down below. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a like and show some love. Share the video if you can. It'll help me out a lot. But let's get back on a bike, and then here's some of that nice exhaust pops and bangs that she's got. Catch you there. Alright guys, we're back on a bike, heading home. Plan to edit the video and post it for you guys, but if I missed anything, drop them down in the comment section below. I'll make sure I'll answer them. And then if you've got any questions about anything that I've said, drop them down in there as well. Show some love, drop a like, make sure to subscribe. Road to 1k, you already know. But we're gonna end it like we always do. Stay safe, ride safe, peace, in a bit.
I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm Kesha.